Hey, my creatives, and welcome to the creative process. Hey, yes, it's Angie B here. I am so excited that you are tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. What I want you to do right now is share this live video to your pages so your friends and families can see what's about to happen. Also, tag someone below that you know they're gonna benefit from this conversation. I can't wait. Stick around. I love you for watching. Hey, my creatives, and welcome to the creative process. Hey, yes, it's Angie B here. I am so excited that you are tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. What I want you to do right now is share this live video to your pages so your friends and families can see what's about to happen. Also, tag someone below that you know they're gonna benefit from this conversation. I can't wait. Stick around. I love you for watching. Hey, my creatives, and welcome to the creative process. Hey, yes, it's Angie B here. I am so excited that you are tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. What I want you to do right now is share this live video to your pages so your friends and families can see what's about to happen. Also, tag someone below that you know they're gonna benefit from this conversation. I can't wait. Stick around. I love you for watching. Hey y'all, it's Angie B here. Thank you for watching. We're about to hop into today's conversation with Sold by Sage. I'm so excited about what's going to happen on today and the conversation that we're going to have. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to share this live and tag someone below. All right, let's hop in. another creative process episode. I love y'all so much for tuning in. I love y'all for supporting me. It is season 2. Can you believe it? I've done another season. So the creative process is my little baby. It's near and dear to me. And it's just a series of candid conversations with creatives of all shapes, form, colors, sizes, all kind of creatives. So who am I? My name is Angie B. Angie B Creative, and I am the visionary, the person who started this, and I am the host. I just love the creative process because it's connected to me. It's connected me to so many amazing creatives. So I want you to visit my website. It is angiebcreative.co. And also follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I'm on all of those platforms at Angie B Creative. All right. So now let's get back to my amazing guest on today. It is Sage Thompson. Oh my goodness. I just can't wait to just hop into this interview because she's just an amazing person. I don't want to call her that other word I called her because she's gonna correct me, but she's a builder of people. She loves people. She loves empowering people. Like I just see her doing her thing in the real estate game, with the entrepreneurship and just everything. This girl is amazing. So what's good, Sage? How you feeling?
Hey, I'm excited to be on. Girl, you can give a good intro. I was like, who's that girl?
But I mean it. Like I really mean it. You're so just thank you for coming on. So let's get into it, Sage.
Yes.
So first of all, I want to say I love your name. I did a little research on it, right? So sage or a sage is, well, in the ancient Greek culture, is someone who's attained wisdom. They're a good person. They're virtuous. So I really feel all of those things about you. So I'm excited about the things that you're going to share on today and how you're just going to enlighten the people as a builder. So my first question for you, you're about to get initiated into my creative game. Gang, gang.
Gang.
I'm just playing. But I want you to tell us, how do you define creativity or a creative person?
Okay. Let's see. For me, a creator or creativity is just thinking or seeing beyond the surface. Right. So we all have vision. We've all been granted the ability to see, with the exception of people who lose their sight and those kind of things. But we all have vision, right? Physically, spiritually, all of that. We all have vision. We can see. But most people think right at the surface level, right? So you see an apple, you see it as an apple. You don't see it as an apple that has seed that you can plant and you can grow more apples, right? And so I think a creative or a person who's creative, they have the ability to see past the surface and see just something for what it is. They see the bigger picture. They see what it can be. They see what it can manifest into. So for me, that's what a creator or a creative looks like to me.
I love that, Sage. I love that. All right. Thank you for that answer, girl. All right. So, Sage, I mean, there are realtors left and right, but I really see you doing your thing out here and on the scene and just making things happen. So, what makes you unique as a person or just unique in your field?
I think it's the innovation. And that also ties into the previous question about what is a creative? What is a creator? Who is that, right? What does that look like? And that's a person that holds innovation. They're able to take, and this is who I am. I'm able to take something and stand within an industry that's already created. It's been around forever, but take it and bring innovation and creativity to it to make it just feel like and look like a totally different thing within a totally different industry within the same industry, right? And so just the innovation that I bring, and I realize, millennials are buying now, the younger people are buying now. And so we have to make that process fit where they are. We have to be able to meet people where they are. We're utilizing so many things like via social media and just, all kinds of technology to do things and make the experience a little bit more effective and just up to age. And so I think that what makes me different from a lot of other real estate agents, one, I'm a creative. I'm a creator. And then I bring a lot of innovation to what I do. It's not just surface level for me. I see beyond, just selling a house or, just, putting up a soul sign on Instagram and those kind of things. And so I just kind of see beyond the surface and just bringing just a lot of innovation and information to an industry that was already there.
Absolutely. And I just see passion. Like you can tell you love it. Like
I love it.
The process.
Girl, I will sell you a house right now on this interview if I could.
I already know. And I think it's just more than like some people do it for the greed, but I think it's more of you doing it to make people's lives better and to shift their lives and even help shift their trajectory. So that's what I love about you and what you're doing. Like you really are about building people. And that brings me into my next question. So I did ask you what your creative niche is. And okay, y'all, so I called her a girl boss, right? And she was like, no, I'm not a girl boss. I'm a builder. And I was like, ooh. I was like, okay, break that down for me. So let's talk about it. What's the difference in being a builder versus a boss?
All right. So for me, and a lot of times, sometimes when I say that, people are like, and then some people are like, I get it. Right. I get it. And it's usually a lot of people with God in their hearts because we understand building. We understand building and encouraging other people up. Right. And so for me, when I think about a boss, it makes me go back into the days when I was in the work world. Right. To me, when I think about a boss, I think about somebody who oversees. Right. Somebody who gives instructions. Right. Somebody who kind of tells you what to do. And a boss is always going to be here and the others are here, right? Mm-hmm. So a boss is always going to be superior. There's somebody inferior who submits to the boss, right? And for me, I've never seen a boss take you from where you are to where they are. Because if they do that, there's no need for them anymore.
Yeah.
There's no need for them anymore. And so I found myself realizing that I'm a builder. I'm a builder. When you think about a builder, you think about somebody who lays a solid foundation, right? They continue to add, let's just think about building a home. They continue to add more and more value to this structure and this foundation until it manifests into this big, beautiful home, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's what I do. That's what I was created to do. That's who I was created to be, a builder. Be it building people up, encouraging people. People always say, there was a point in time where people would look at me and say, are you being sarcastic? Are you serious? Because everywhere I go, I have a compliment for somebody, genuinely.
Wow. Yeah.
Genuinely. And people are not used to that kind of encouragement and love. And so they kind of, are you being sarcastic? And I'm like, I'm serious. You look beautiful or whatever it is. And so, be it building people and encouraging people, building the different businesses that I do. There's a lot of businesses that I've built behind the scenes that nobody know about. And I don't need credit for it. As long as I can see these people thriving, that's my gratification. And that's what satisfies me. Right. And so I just realized that's who I was created to be. I was created to be a builder, not a boss.
Yes, Sage. First of all, you better bring us into your world with all of these analogies with the foundation and wood and rock. Just like
you better put that sheetrock up.
No, but I love that you're rewriting the narrative, and we need more people like you. And that's crazy that people like I'm like that too, where I will genuinely compliment you, but you think it's weird or fake because you're not used to it,
You're not used to it.
that means we need to rewrite the narrative. We
Yeah.
should be doing that. We
Yeah.
should be pushing each other up, or like you, building people. So thank you for just being genuinely you, and like never stop, never stop. We need
Never going to.
our
Even coming in to the world of real estate, when you think about a real estate agent, you think about like the traditional, somebody wants to buy a single family home, they want to purchase a home, to better their family and all. But I took a different approach, and it was a very courageous approach on real estate, because it was a market that wasn't really tapped into, and it's a market that's pretty, difficult at times to work, and that is multifamily. So what I do is I take even a first time home buyer, and I say, you know what, as opposed to you buying this single family home, why don't you buy a multifamily home? So you have a double, what we call in New Orleans doubles, right?
Yeah.
And so you live on one side and you rent the other side out. Do you know how much that changes a person's financial stance? Their financial status, because now they're not even paying a mortgage on the property that they're living in, somebody else is paying for it.
Yeah.
Now they're able to create affordable housing for their neighborhood. Buy back the block. When you buy it, you control it, right? And you change the narrative of everything. And so that's the lane that I took. And so I deal with a lot of first-time investors, people who, first of all, they thought they never could own a home, let alone be an investor. Right. And I teach them how to do that as a first time buyer and utilize all the incentives out there. And so just doing that, I don't think I realized it at the time when I entered real estate that I was being a builder then.
Wow.
But literally everything I do has somebody else in mind, the benefit of somebody else in mind. And so, yeah.
I love that. So this is perfect. That leads me into my next question. How did you get into real estate?
So, real estate was something that I always wanted to do, right? Always talked about it. Gonna do it, right? I purchased my first home, and I had an older real estate agent. Nothing against it. I had an older real estate agent. She didn't really have any innovation, any creativity in it. And so I was like, this is exciting, but it's not that exciting because it was just so cut and dry. And so I had always had the thought to do it. And in that moment, I was like, if I ever had an opportunity to be a real estate agent, I need to bring some jazz to this lane, right? Yes. And so I put it off. I was working, I was a table games deal. I was making great money, right? Put it off. And one day, I was fired from my job. I was fired from my job. And I was fired for my hair. I would wear long braids a lot. And everybody was saying, you should fight for your job. You really could, and I say, you know what? That's God, because a lot of times we can have something on our hearts and minds to do, but we don't move. And so what God does is he pushes you into your purpose, right?
Come on, you better speak.
And so I was literally pushed into my purpose. And every time I would talk about real estate before I lost my job, it was a feeling that I got.
Wow.
Something is going to happen and it's going to work. It's a feeling that you get. It's almost like you feel yourself in it. And I said, I'm going to do it. Didn't do it. And so when this happened, I just knew it was God pushing me into my purpose. And I said, it's time to go. It's time to go. There was a class. Sure enough, I went online. I said, I'm going to go to real estate school. There was a class starting on Monday. I took the class. I said, I can't wait 6 months. I got to take the accelerated course. I took it in 2 weeks. Passed both portions on my first try and got my first deal within the first 30 days being licensed. So it was where I was supposed to be. Jeez. I never looked back. I haven't had a job since.
That's amazing. And it's like, it is perfect for you, because when I look at you, I see the drive. I see the hunger. I see the motivation. I see the zeal. Like, you are your greatest pusher to me. Yeah. So I'm thankful that he pushed you so you could push yourself into your destiny.
And push others all while doing it all.
Yes. Y'all, this is so good. Like, this is good to my soul. It's so good to my soul. I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So this is definitely, there's no doubt in my mind that this is definitely where I belong, where I'm supposed to be, and I'm just excited to be doing it.
Hey. So regarding the real estate, Like if someone who's watching wanted to look into purchasing a multi-family home or they're looking for a realtor, how do they connect with
So there's various ways. I know we live in a world of social media. And so if you go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you'll find me at Sold by Sage. So that's SOLDBYSAGE, Sold by Sage. And there's a link in my bio that you can click to go ahead and schedule a consultation, and you can get started there. And the rest is literally history. We onboard you and we get it popping.
Period.
On period.
So speaking of that, this is a businesswoman and she's a serial entrepreneur. So we're about to get into her other endeavors. All right. So we talked about the real estate side of Sage the Builder. Now let's talk about coached class. What's that?
So coach class, oh my God, that is also something that's so near to me. I want to say though that, a lot of times when people see the various things that I do and they call me, a serial entrepreneur, and I am a serial entrepreneur. But the one thing I want people to understand is I know the importance of one, streams of income, but two, I know the importance of creating streams from one river, right?
Ooh.
And so
whoa.
And so while I am a real estate agent, right, and I know we'll talk a little bit about this. Not only can I sell you a home, but I can sell you candles to put in a home because I have a home embedding line. I can sell you robes to put in a home, and different things like that. And I've curated a lot of home-based businesses. And so when COVID hit, I noticed people were like losing their jobs, right? They were losing their jobs. Things as we knew it was no longer. And we saw an increase as I launched my home embedding line. We saw an increase in online sales. People were online shopping. So that told me there was a need for home-based businesses, right? And so being the builder that I am, I said, let me take all of the things that I know how to do and let me pull in some other qualified instructors who know how to do great things, right? And we're going to curate a learning hub.
Wow.
So Coach Class is a learning hub. So in that learning hub, you can take various different courses and classes that are income generating skills that you can start a business with from home. Most of them, you need little to no money down to start the business. This is actually, we just wrapped our second candle class. So I taught students how to make candles, and it was just so beautiful to see all of them selling out. I mean, they took the candle, right, one day, and then I told them, I said, listen, when you leave out of this candle class, because when you leave out of the class, whatever class you're taking, you're going to know the skill. When they leave out, they are ready to launch that business. So the next day we need to be starting to promote it on social media. And so within a week's time, they all are selling out of candles.
Wow.
And I'm just like, this is what I was created for. So you can take a candle class, you can take a self-published authors class, you can take a product and dropship class, you can take a cake class, you can learn how to make cakes. There are so many classes inside of the hub, and it's simply amazing.
So if I wanted to enroll in that class today, because I mean, Sage, her energy is just so infectious, right? And again, she's trying to build, right? So she really wants to help you. If I wanted to take that class today, I would go through the same procedures to connect with you for real estate?
No, actually, that's www.coachedclass.com.
All right.
Yeah.
And guys, it's on the screen. I'm going to have it on the screen for you so you can easily navigate and find her.
Yes. And even if you go to my Instagram, the Sold by Sage Instagram, I have a link tree in there. And so everything you need is in it.
All right. So Instagram is like the hub spot.
Yes.
All right. You're so dope. You are so dope. You're just amazing.
And even with that, thank you so much. Even with that, people say, why are you going to teach somebody something that you use to make an income? You use to generate an income. Because I don't have a scarcity mindset. And we live in abundance, right? I'm a believer. So we live in abundance. We live in abundance, and I think, the same amount of money that I can make, the same amount of grace that I've been given to do this, somebody else has it as well, and I don't mind sharing that with other people.
And that's why you're winning, because your heart and your mindset is right. And plus you have God on your side. Like, no one can stop you and no one can block you. So I love it.
Hallelujah.
It's evident. Like, I judge people. I look at people like trees. Like, look at their fruit. You have fruit. So obviously you're connected. You're not like, some trees are barren. They're not producing things. Other trees are just flourishing with fruit. And your fruit shows that you are connected to the right source. Your soil, your foundation, all of that is good. So again, thank you for being you, for real.
Thank you.
Of course.
Now you to make me cry on here.
Look, I gotta, when it's real, and you're real. So y'all, oh my gosh, she's amazing. Let's go deeper. So, Sold by Sage TV. It's on YouTube. You can search Sold by Sage to find it. And tell us about this new TV show that you have, The Real World.
I get so excited about this. So I do have a new show that's coming out. It's called The Real World, Sold by Sage TV. And for a long time, a lot of real estate agents would say, we don't want our clients watching HGTV or whatever it is, because they think, or we know that it does not look like what the real world of real estate looks like, right? And so me being very solution-based, I believe in solutions and not complaining, right? And I said, you know what? Since there isn't something out there to show people what the reality of realty looks like, what does real estate really look like on a day-to-day, I'm going to curate that, right? Being a creator, I'm going to curate that. And so we're going to be launching the premiere of season 1, drops April 13th, which is my birthday. And so we have various different episodes from my clients, real episodes, real people, real experiences. As we go back and we edit things and prepare it to launch, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. Because the cameras are just rolling when we're out really doing real estate. And so I'm just so excited about that. I'm so excited for people to be able to see what truly happens, what happens behind the scenes. I hope that it still encourages people to go out and purchase property. It's so interesting. I'm trying not to spill it right now.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, if you guys tune in and you watch it, you're gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be something like you've never seen before. And it's exciting because even with the people in New Orleans, we get to see people who we know and that look like us and we can recognize. And I'm trying to put on for the city.
You gotta put on for your city. Yes, ma'am.
So so that's gonna be airing on it's actually gonna air live on YouTube. So as you would watch like a reality TV show on television, we're all gonna watch it together. You create your house, your watch parties at home, we're all gonna watch it together. It's gonna stream live. And so I'm just so excited about that.
That sounds like the dopest birthday party ever. Your birthday watch party.
Yes. Yes.
So I can't wait to tune in.
I'm so glad.
Now, y'all, please take a moment. I just want to take a pause before we go any further. And I want you to go and follow Sage, the realtor, the builder, the amazing woman she is, at Sold by Sage. She's on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Okay? Follow her. why wouldn't you? I just say an amazing person with an amazing heart and amazing initiatives and endeavors. Everything she's putting her hands to prospering, it's prospering. I want y'all to check out this class. I'm gonna get my little coins together and get in the class, whip up some candles,
And if I can, I want to give to everybody who's watching. If you do decide to take a class inside of the hub, just for being a part of the Creative Process series, you get $50 off any course that you take. The code is going to be already in.
Oh my God!
Yeah, because you're already in.
Wow.
Because you're connected. You're connected.
Oh my God!
Yes, and so. Yes, and so anybody who takes a course, you get $50 off. Just type in the code already in all caps, and we'll make sure you're taken care of.
Yes, yes. Come on, favor.
It ain't fair.
Okay. So the code is already in. I'm gonna have that on the screen and the website where you can go and enroll in the class. I'm so excited. Thank you for doing that.
Absolutely. It's all about connection. Everything my life coaching has always taught me, everything that you're ever going to receive is through the hands of another person. So people are important. It's important to be connected. So because they're all connected to the creative process, they are connected to the hub.
Yay. That's awesome. Okay. Now, I love how you just illustrated that the multiple streams can come from that one river. Like, that's dope. That's dope. I want you to talk about Sage Home Embedding. You mentioned it earlier, but I just want you to go even deeper so the people can know what's available to them.
Absolutely. So again, and it's Sage Home Embedding.
Oh, excuse me.
Everybody always does it. So I'm like, you know how you go to Target and you're like, no, it's Target. So it's Sage.
I love it.
So yes, it's Sage Home Embedding. And again, the multiple streams from one river. Just because you do one thing, doesn't mean you can't create streams, from that thing. And so I'm selling people homes, and I would give candles to them as gifts. And I said, I said, why am I not making monetizing off of this and making it a business for other people? Because if they love the candles, somebody else is going to love them too, right? And so I started out with the candles, and then I added sheet spray. And so there's a spray that I have. You spray on your sheets. It makes you sleep good at night and all of that. We have robes. We have bath robes. We have, satin robes. We have sage. We have all sorts of things. And we're constantly adding on. We actually have sheet sets that are going to be dropping really soon. So yeah, we out in the deep.
Yes.
We out in the deep. And so that's my baby home embedding line. So not only, like I said, I can sell you the house, but I can sell you some stuff to put in it too.
Come through.
So yes, I truly believe in, I don't think that, in order to have these multiple streams, that they have to be everywhere.
Yeah.
They can all come from one river, right? I sell homes. I can sell candles. Now I'm selling a class to teach you how to make candles, right? And so it just keeps adding on. And that's the beauty of being a creative and being innovative, right? And so, yeah, multiple streams from one river.
Home-based business. Everything.
Home-based businesses.
Right? No, Sage, this has been amazing. And I just love this time that I have with you. I mean, just so many amazing nuggets, so much information was dropped today on this episode. And I'm just so appreciative of you. So I love to close every episode out like this. I want you to take the time to encourage that creative out there who is like, they know that with in themselves, there's a burning passion that they want to do something and they know they're supposed to be doing it, but they're not quite doing it just yet, right? And it could be fear, it could be anxiety, it could be so many different things stopping them from moving forward and doing what they know to do, right? So I want you to, or whatever that comes to your heart, I want you to just take the time and encourage them to follow that passion, that dream, that goal, that thing that they know they're supposed to be doing like you did. So encourage the people.
Sure. If you're creative and you have anything burning on the inside of you, I always say be bold about your goals. Be bold about what it is that's inside of you, right? Um, um, Confidence is key. Whatever you speak about yourself, whatever you believe about yourself and you say about yourself, other people are going to believe it too. If you're a great artist, right, you stand bold in that. You stand tall in that. I'm a great artist and I am going to win Grammys and I am going to be on stages and I am going to be successful. So I just encourage anybody who has anything creative inside of them, anything that's burning inside of them, anything that's unique, that's set apart, you need to be bold about that. Be bold about your goals. Be confident in whatever it is that you have. Even if nobody sees it now, it's your job to make them see it. It's your job to stand tall in it and bring it forth and show the vision. So I would say to anybody, just be bold about your goals. Be bold about your goals and be confident in whatever it is.
I love that. I see your picture and then some text saying be bold about your goals.
Don't make me start another stream. Now I got all t-shirts or something.
Oh my God. Today's interview was so fun. I just love your energy. I love the person who God has created you to be. I pray just blessings on blessings over you and everything that you put your hands to. May it continue to prosper because it's already prospered.
Thank
I
you,
pray
Lord.
that He just cultivates that creativity within you and even expand your reach and your creative level. And I also pray that He opens even more doors and connects you divinely even more so. So I just thank you for being on the show. You're such a dope individual, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity that you have today.
Thank you so much. Thank you for even being a creative and curating a spot for us to come to and for us to express our creativity and build others up and encourage others to express their creativity as well. This is amazing. I'm so excited to be a part of it. Thank you for having me. I'm trying to see if I can come back again. When I create another stream in this room, can I come back again?
Yes, you can definitely come back again. That's a definite.
So thank you,
So,
thank you so much.
of course. Well, y'all, this has been another episode of the Creative Process. I thank you so much for joining. And until next time, bye-bye.